A report tabled in the UN General Assembly has called on Israel to adhere to all the UN resolutions. The Committee on the Exercise of the Inalienable Rights of the Palestinian People reports to the Assembly annually, and in its 2023 report, it recommended the resumption of meaningful multilateral negotiations for peace between Israel and Palestine. DD India correspondent Jody Jacobs reports from the United Nations ahead of the Security Council meeting on the Middle East conflict.
The report was tabled in the United Nations General Assembly on Tuesday and calls for the resumption of meaningful multilateral negotiations for peace. It also calls on Israel to halt and reverse its ongoing annexation, home demolitions, settlement expansions, and the forced displacement of Palestinians. According to the report, it also called on Israel to adhere to UN resolutions and international humanitarian law. The Committee on the Exercise of the Inalienable Rights of the Palestinian People was established in 1975 and reports to the UN General Assembly annually. Several member states used the opportunity to once again condemn the violence in the Middle East and have called on Israel to end the bombardment and violence in Gaza. The President of the General Assembly, in his address, said that the Assembly had agreed in 1947 to collectively address the issue of Israel and Palestine and has urged member states to uphold its responsibility to support the two sides to peacefully resolve this conflict. Israel has condemned the release of the committee's recommendations, claiming it's one-sided, disproportionate, detached and biased, while the Palestinian Special Observer here at the United Nations told the packed General Assembly that member states cannot and shouldn't allow the fighting to resume after this fragile ceasefire, which has claimed the lives of innocent civilians. On Wednesday, the United Nations will observe the International Day of Solidarity with the Palestinian people, while the UN Security Council will discuss the Middle East matter. The meeting is set to be chaired by Chinese Foreign Minister Wang Yi. Jody Jacobs at the United Nations reporting for DD India.